Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jay Mornett. Joining me now from the Naperville Little League Baseball are Dylan Morgan, who's the league director and a coach, and Molly O'Rear, a Little League Majors player. So we're excited to have you guys come back in. It's spring, so we'd love to have you visit the set. And I'm going to kick off with you, Dylan. Talk about Naperville Little League Baseball for us.
Well, our registration is actually just wrapping up right now, so for all the people that are interested in it, make sure that they get to the website now and look into our programs and sign up if they have kids that are interested in the game. So Naperville Little League is actually the largest Little League in the state of Illinois.
Is that right?
It is.
That's incredible.
We have 1,400 kids that are generally playing in just our spring season alone.
Okay.
And actually that number is growing for us. You know, there's a lot of news that you hear about baseball with kids going to other sports, and we're actually seeing a growth in our league. So we're really pleased with what's going on there.
That's great. That speaks to that you're doing a good job.
Well, we have great volunteers that help us with it. Actually, we have close to 500 volunteers every year that run that league for us, and we've been investing very heavily in those volunteers through our alliance with the Positive Coaching Alliance. That helps train the coaches how to actually teach the kids in a more healthy way, in a way that not diminishes the importance of winning, but kind of lifts up the way to compete in a better way. So
I love the way you say that. That's terrific.
And we're also investing as well with our partnership with the Bulls Sox Academy. And our coaches, in effect, are getting coached by people that get paid to actually do that. So they hold coach training sessions for our coaches so they can come in and they can learn good drills for kids to learn the game properly, learn the game in a safe way, make sure they have good mechanics.
That's great. That's great. And so it's really nice because the kids are benefiting from that, but also the parents are benefiting from that. We're never too old to learn something new, right?
Absolutely.
Now, Molly, what grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade. And how long have you been playing baseball?
I started when I was in 2nd grade.
You're a pro. You're like a pro. You've been around forever. And you're in the majors, right? What's your position?
I play catcher.
Okay, that's an important job. I don't know a whole lot about baseball, but I know that's an important job. So talk a little bit about what you like about Little League Baseball.
Well, I have a lot of friends at St. Cyr and Paul that play in the National League, and I'm in the Continental, and they're all basically on one team, so I get to play against them maybe once or twice a year. It's always fun to compete against them, a little rivalry. Yeah.
I like that. Do you win?
Oh, I don't think we've ever won against them, but it's really been close.
But I like the fact that you're going to keep coming out every year and keep trying for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, Dylan, when players and families are coming to Naperville Little League Baseball, what can they expect? How does the whole process work?
Well, the whole process works is they go ahead and register for our league, and one thing that we kind of take pride in at the league is not only are we training our coaches as well, we make sure that the kids get in the appropriate skill level for their development, not just to develop as a player, but to also have fun, because at the end of the day, these are kids playing a game. So we have the recreational levels for the kids that may be a little less serious, and we also have our drafted levels. One is our Supreme League, which is for the younger kids, and then the Majors League, which is the level that Molly's a part of. So when they get joined into our league, you know, we have tryouts for our drafted leagues in late summer. And then for the final picks of a team, we have a supplemental tryout in February for people that may move to town, or some kids that work really hard over the off season and they want to get better, and they improve their game, and they can make it in that second tryout. So, and what the kids can, or what the families can really expect is to build great memories on that baseball field. So I still, you know, I'm sitting here reminiscing about my days actually playing in the Continental League as a young man, and you know, still remembering some of those hits that I got down at Centennial Beach Park. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful. Now, Molly, are you the only girl on your team?
I'm the only girl on my team, but there's definitely more girls in Little League, and it's growing every year, and a lot of more girls are joining, and I encourage more to do so because it's a lot of fun, and the boys are really nice, and everybody just gets along so great together.
You really you're showcasing what it should be like to be a girl athlete. I like that, with lots of confidence too, which is good. who can play? Now, obviously, girls can play, so that's a misnomer that everybody's got to get over right to begin with, right? Boys and girls. Anybody can join? Are there any restrictions on who can or cannot join?
Well, we're restricted
league?
by age groups, so
Okay.
it starts as early as kids in first grade, all the way up to kids that are 12 years old, and it has to be people that live in school districts 203, 204, Naperville school districts.
Okay.
Either they live in the school districts or they attend school within those boundaries. So if they go to a parochial school, some private school within those boundaries,
Okay.
they're able to join our league.
Okay. Now, what have you learned? Because now you're 12, right? So you're kind of getting to the top end of, you're at the top end of the batting order, if you will. What have you learned?
Well, the most important thing I've learned is that maybe if we've had a bad game or I've gone 0 for 4 for hitting, that by the next practice or game, it's all forgotten about and we're all just focusing on the next game. And that helps with we're not thinking about winning the game, we're thinking about improving our baseball skills so we can actually win a game.
Are you coaching next year? So you're just going to age out of the program and just move on and be the coach, right? That's what you're going to do.
I don't think so. I think I'll stick to playing for now.
You will? Okay, all right. Okay, well, I don't know. I think you'd be good at both. One of the things, we're getting into spring, which is nice, and we always think about baseball in the spring, but your program is not just spring anymore, right?
It's not just spring. After our spring season, which generally wraps up with our city championship at the end of June, we actually do a further summer tournament as well. And also during July, we have our All-Stars as well. And Molly's taken part of the All-Star team
No
over the
surprise
past
there.
few years. Not at all. And then after that, we actually transition to a fall baseball for kids who really want to play almost throughout the entire year.
Okay, so we got Little League. It's for little to bigger and older and wiser, and it's all year round, which is really nice. So thank you. We're going to wish you a ton of good luck. We're going to be rooting for you. We're going to be at that city championship on June 25th, so televising that. So I'm hoping to see you in the catcher's position ready to go for that. So if you love baseball and want to find out a little bit more about how to become involved with the Naperville Little League Baseball, please visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back.